Hello, welcome to the Soulprint Intuitive Tarot Pick Your Crystal weekly reading for the week of September 12th through to the 18th. So, last week's readings were all about kind of letting go, you know, ending situations, finding clarity to move on, etc., etc. I'm really hoping that this week's crystals are a little bit, uplifting, because it feels like last week a lot of hard work was done. So, as always, take a look at the piles of cards, take a look at the crystals. This quartz one is a little hard to see. So we have a beautiful green, a jade light green. We have the clear quartz, and we have this beautiful deep blue crystal. Okay, so colors are literally going to be green, clear, and blue. Okay, so I'm going to stop fussing, take a look, see what resonates, and let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with the green, and here we go. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands, and we have the World. Alrighty. So, a little bit better news, I suppose. Here we go. All right. So the the Queen of Cups is talking about. I almost want to say joyful emotions. I want to talk about, a sense of peacefulness. Now, we all know that the Queen of Cups does not have a lid on her cup. And so sometimes that can be an indicator that maybe it's time to really allow yourself, give yourself permission to feel the joy, to feel the support and the help and the blessings that are truly a part of your world. There are good things happening around you. There are good things happening in your day-to-day journey. Sometimes they're little good things. Sometimes they're really big good things. Certainly the Four of Wands is an indicator of, celebrations, be it friends, family, etc. Maybe you're celebrating something, but there's definitely a sense of community, of family, of gatherings. And while some of them may be truly physical getting togethers, some of it also may very well be a gathering of kindred souls, a gathering of those people who are your tribe, those people who you most resonate with. And that may be physically, that may be, in any one of the technology we have available. Maybe you're going to Zoom or you're going to have a phone conversation, whatever it is. But there really is a sense of kind of pulling out of energies that felt stifling, energies perhaps that felt exhausting or draining or depleting, and moving forward into an energy where you are ready to open up your heart, open up your emotions, and allow yourself the joy and the pleasure of happiness and peacefulness and serenity. Let this be a week that allows you to move forward with confidence, with clarity, and with a sense that you're going to leave yesterday, and you're going to enjoy every single bit of today, and frankly, you're going to let tomorrow take care of itself. Because sometimes the best thing that we can do is simply allow ourselves to take a bit of a mental break, step away, and just really reflect on the blessings and the joys and the celebrations. And sometimes when we hear the word celebration, we think that it's a big celebration. But some of the smaller celebrations in life are some of the most important. And every single one of us, every single day, has something to celebrate. You may have to search a little bit, but I guarantee you it's there. Sometimes it really can be as simple as having air to breathe, having food to nourish. And sometimes it can be about the recognition of bringing those who mean the most to us close to us. But either way, universe wants you to know it's time to move forward. Alrighty, let's take a look at what the clear quartz crystal has to say. Here we go. Okay, we have the Lovers. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords. So, let's we're almost going to read this in the opposite direction that they're sitting in. All right, so here we go. So what we have here, the Ten of Swords, is talking about kind of, moving from a place where truly you felt as if your thoughts were spiraling around, your ambitions were not coming to pass, that you were being held back, or you couldn't find the right way forward. It feels as if you were really looking for and longing for a way to move forward, but it feels like stuck. It feels like exhaustion. But universe is saying, but stop. Look at what else you are being offered. You are being offered friendship. You are being offered, I almost want to say, a mentor or someone who is in your circle who can inspire you. Maybe it's a friend who is just able to say, like, wait a minute, back up, take a big breath, and let's look at this from another perspective and see what we can figure out. And ultimately, the universe is saying that you have the Lover's card. Now, for some of you, we could read this quite literally and say you have had heartbreak or some sort of a romantic ending that has been very painful. Over the course of time, you have recovered from it. And in fact, there may be someone new and special coming into your world. This could very well be a reflection of relationships that you have recovered from and a new one beginning, even possibly with the help of friends or through friends. However, there are other messages here. It feels as if in some ways this really could be a message about things that you hold dear to your heart. It could be about finally coming to a place where you are able to put a relationship in perspective. Maybe this is about a new partnership. Maybe this is just simply a new friend, somebody you meet that where you just feel very comfortable with them. This could be a sort of reacquainting or, a return to a friendship, perhaps after the long separation imposed by the pandemic. Maybe there were harsh feelings or harsh thoughts, and you are now able to release them because you have realized over this time of quiet and separation that whatever the problem was, maybe it's just better to let time heal the wounds and sort of let it go. But whatever this is very clearly talking about, again, a sense of just that's the past. embrace, embrace. You have amazing friends around you. You have people who inspire you, people who help you, people who give you ideas, people who can support your loftiest dreams. And you have the lovers here. So a friendship, a partnership, in fact, perhaps a new lover. But whatever this is really, really lovely energy as we are moving through the first full week of September. And I don't know about everybody, but I know for myself, September always feels a little bit like a new year because things start new in September. Kids go back to school. There's a feeling of, okay, well, summer's over. We've dawdled enough. It's time to hunker down and get back to work, get focused. But whatever this represents, it's time to really, really enjoy and embrace the beauty of the relationships that are in your life and those you wish to draw towards you. And for goodness sakes, if you are trying to manifest a certain kind of relationship, whatever kind it is, please ensure that you do not drag experiences or pain from the past forward. You want to make sure that you have emotionally healed so that you can start new relationships kind of with a bit of a clean slate and perhaps some wisdom gained. All right, and let's take a look at this beautiful blue and see what this is about. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. Well, I don't even know if you can see that. They're hard to see, eh? Wow, this one's really hard to see. I can't even stop the glare. All right, trust me, it's the Five of Pentacles. You have the Fool. You have the Six of Wands and the Artist. Okay, so these are really lovely cards. So what this is talking about, I almost want to say, for those of you out there who are thinking about starting or almost working their way through or dealing with some sort of a creative project, whether you are doing, a book or photographs, or you're an artist and you're literally, um, painting or sculpting or crocheting, it feels as it is if you have been dawdling or you have been worried or you have felt the project itself has been constricted. Maybe things aren't coming together. Maybe people aren't, returning your phone calls. Maybe you can't get the supplies in that you want. But whatever this sort of feeling of restriction and not being able to move forward is or has been, I'm here to tell you that it really looks like it's getting blasted right out of the water. And the fact that the Artist is here is lovely. So not only does, the Artist represents, visions and creativity and passion. The Artist is one of two additional high arcana cards that is part of the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. And the Artist talks about almost like recognizing and becoming a vessel of creation. It's about opening yourself up to all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom, all of the guidance that is there for you, simply because you are an active member of this universe. And you have the Six of Wands saying, listen, victory is ahead in whatever way victory means. Does victory mean that you are able to snap out of a writer's block? Does victory mean that maybe finally somebody is going to return your phone call and allow a certain project to go forward? Whatever it means, the universe is saying, listen, the time of sort of stillness, feeling like things were blocked and they're not moving forward, that is coming to an end. Because you have the Artist telling you it's time to get creative. It's time for you to move forward. You have the Six of Wands telling you that victory lies ahead. And you have the Fool. The universe is saying, let's go, come on, take those leaps of faith. You know, strive for what it is you really want. Take a good look at the projects or the creativity that surrounds you and really ask yourself where you're going with it, what you want to do with it. And you're going to discover that your being is filled with inspiration, new ideas, new visions. And the time of stillness has passed. And it's time now to move forward. Take that chance, just like the Fool is asking you to. Open yourself up to the creativity and the inspiration, and know, absolutely know, that you have the potential to absolutely be victorious in this situation. So, whatever it is in your life, whatever this represents, the universe seems to be sending you a fairly strong message that it's time to move forward now. Okay? So, okay, well, overall, I have to say those were much cheerier readings than last week's. Now, although honestly, I have to tell you, I think that last week's readings were incredibly helpful and healing, but it's always nice every once in a while to have a really optimistic kind of good news reading. And that's what this feels like as we move into a new season and as we say goodbye, frankly, to the last season. We thank it for its blessings. We acknowledge its challenges, and we take a big breath in and a big breath out, and we know that it's time to move forward. Thank you so very, very much for being here. Thank you for subscribing, for the likes, the comments, the shares. It's all lovely, and I really appreciate it. Until next week, enjoy.